Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Still seeing some partly cloudy conditions out there right now, with mainly just high clouds, and seeing those temperatures starting to warm up. Temperature around 86 degrees at the moment, with a light wind out of the north, around 6 to 7 knots. Take a look at the current surface analysis. We have high pressure mainly in control over the eastern part of the country. We're going to see it's pretty hot next couple days before we start to see some unsettled weather and more seasonal temperatures as we get into the weekend. And this high pressure helping to keep the weather on the quiet side other than those hot conditions. If we look at the upper level winds from this morning sounding, we have some fairly light northeasterly winds near the surface. And then as we go through the mid-levels, seeing those winds more out of the north-northwest and picking up in speed in the 30-knot range. And then as we go into the upper levels, seeing them come back to a more northeasterly direction down in the 20-knot range. But seeing that peak wind at 32 knots at 12,000 feet. And the freeze level today is at 14,000 feet. If we look at the current visible satellite, we can see mainly just high clouds that are streaming into the area, expecting that to continue as we go through the day, with those high clouds continuing to increase, and we'll likely see a few low clouds as well as we see those winds shifting out of the southeast. But overall looks fairly nice out there, just things on the warm and humid side. If you look at the short-term model, see how things play out the next couple of days. Again, reflectivity and cloud cover here, as we won't see much in the way of reflectivity, expecting dry conditions and quiet conditions, but we see those clouds do increase as we go through the day today, and then going into the day on Wednesday, we'll see those clouds start to decrease with a mostly sunny to partly cloudy day, another hot and humid day, but again remaining dry as we go through our Wednesday. And then going into Thursday, things look to remain dry with a mix of sun and clouds. We zoom out and look at the longer term forecast here, starting off on Thursday morning. Again, expecting dry conditions to continue mainly through the day on Thursday, and then as we get into Friday, we had that upper level trough that starts to dig into the northeast. It's going to bring some the potential for some unsettled conditions as we go into the end of the week. As you can see here, slight chance of seeing a few showers and storms make it into the area late Friday, and then as we go through Saturday, looks to be our best chance of seeing some showers and storms pushing through the area going through the day on Saturday and possibly lingering into Sunday. And then as we go into Monday, still a slight chance of seeing some lingering showers in the area. So that upper level trough keeping things unsettled as we go through the weekend. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting mainly green conditions as we go through the day today. We do have that yellow colored in there for those heat index values at or above 100 degrees. At the moment, looks like we'll stay below that. No heat advisory has been issued, but we'll see that those heat index values climbing into the upper 90s, with the actual temperature topping out around 90 degrees in the early part of the afternoon. Winds staying out of the north-northwest around 7 to 12 knots, and we'll see those winds shifting out of the east-southeast as we get into the later part of the afternoon, gusting up to 15 knots. That will allow temperatures to knock down a couple degrees with that cooler air off the water. And as we go through the overnight hours, we'll see clouds on the decrease, and then we'll see a temperature bottom out around 73 degrees, continuing with those southerly winds on the light side becoming more west-southwest to west-northwesterly as we start the day on Wednesday with mostly sunny conditions. The tides are running slightly above normal at the moment, looking at the next couple of days. Again, expecting just hot conditions the next couple of days. Wednesday, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, high around 93 degrees. Wednesday evening, we'll see a mostly clear to partly cloudy evening. Has a chance of some patchy mist before sunrise, but otherwise a low around 74 degrees. Then another hot day for Thursday, partly to mostly cloudy with a high around 89 degrees. But overall, green across the board for our weather risk, with the exception of seeing some of those, the potential for triple-digit heat index values, mainly on Wednesday, as that will be the hottest day of the week. Looking at the extended forecast again as we go into the weekend, so when we start to pick up our next precip chances as things become a bit more unsettled. But we'll also see those temperatures start to slowly cool down to more seasonable for this time of year. So pick up a slight chance of some PM showers or storms on Friday evening, a 20% chance with a high around 86. And then going into Saturday, I have our high around 84, the low around 73, and then our better chance of some showers and storms throughout the day, looking at about a 40 40 to 50% chance for Saturday, and then that lingers on about a 30% chance for Sunday with a high around 82 degrees and a low around 71 degrees. And then going into Monday, just a slight chance of an afternoon shower or storm, but otherwise a more seasonable day with a low around 69 and a high around 82. Well, that will wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.